Namaste and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about the truth behind Nepali cosmetic industry. Dun dun dun. Line that is very alarming is Nepal does not have any cosmetic regulation. So dun dun dun. Yeah, it's true. Nepal does not have any cosmetic regulation. That is very scary because that does mean that anything can come into this industry and make your way through your home and through your family, and you would not know anything about it because you know, it's that easy. Nepal regulation, if there is country ma cosmetic regulation is छैन भनिसकेपछि त जे कुरा पनि बेच्न एकदम सजिलो भइहाल्छ इन टर्म्स अफ कस्मेटिक्स हैन. अब किन छैन त, लाइक किन यस्तो भइरहेछ, किन नेपालले चाहिँ गर्न सकिरहेको छैन भनेर भन्दाखेरि द मेन थिङ इज द्याट आवर कन्ट्री इज नट डेभलप इनफ टु have that sort of regulation. Even the developed country, for example US, which has FDA regulation, which has cosmetic regulation, is not 100% accurate.
Well, this is very well explained in this book. If you want to study, you can study this book. I highly encourage you to. This explains about the US beauty industry and all about FDA regulations and all about beauty regulation. I am studying it right now, or I can make a summary video of it if you want. This is the page from the book that says, in United States, the FDA does not test every personal product for safety before they hit the market. The FDA does not require companies to provide safety data about its product. Most of the safety testing being done is focused on short-term reactions such as rash and is conducted by a corporation that sells the product. Remind you, it's done by the corporation that sells the product. No one knows the long-term effect of many chemical uses. Cosmetic companies can use almost any ingredient under the sun without any oversight. Europe has banned more than 1,000 ingredients for use in personal care product. The United States has banned only 9, and Nepal has banned 0.
Funny, the problem is they say the biggest like the dhoka, the door that actually decide the product goes into the market or not, that is controlled by a biggest industries which actually has their own cosmetic brand on it. The problem is that becomes very biased. Once again, it becomes very biased because they are not choosing those ingredients on the basis of people's health or people benefit, but they are choosing or they are proving those ingredients on the basis of brand standpoint of view. And even the biggest country whom we admire as like which has the greatest regulation for cosmetics, they are not they are also having some sort of issue of themselves, like Nepal ma chai, like how would we ever have regulation on cosmetics जब कि Nepal is dealing with the bigger problems like development. नेपालमा डेभलपमेन्टको इस्यु भइरहेछ, नेपालमा खानाको इस्यु भइरहेछ. फर इक्जाम्पल भेजिटेबल्स जुन हामी खाइरहेको हुन्छौँ त्यसमा पनि इन्जेक्सन हालेर आइरहेको हुन्छ. सो फुड रेगुलेसन भइरहेको छैन, कस्मेटिक रेगुलेसन इज बिग थिङ हैन. सो या डेफिनेटली द बटम लाइन इज नेपालमा कस्मेटिक रेगुलेसन हुँदैन, एन्ड लाइक आई मिन हुँदैन भन्न खोजेको होइन, तर भएको छैन. एन्ड लाइक वाट एभर यु सी अन द मार्केट is like 100% whatever that can go into the market. So there is no filtration, like there is no gate that would decide like how many product can get into it, how many product that cannot get into it. Every product can get into it. So here it is. So that's why I said the word is very chaotic, because it is very chaotic. And why like many big brands are very expensive. So for example, like when you go to buy a serum in Nepal, like a serum would cost you like 2-3,000 पर्रा हुन्छ हैन. कतिवटा सिरमहरु अनि कतिवटा इन्ग्रेडियन्टहरु कतिवटा प्रडक्टहरु कति लाइक इट कस्ट सो मच हैन. अनि त्यो चाहिँ किन भन्दाखेरि बिकज दे ट्राई टु बाई इट इन्टरनेसनल, अनि मेनी शिपिङले गर्दाखेरि पनि इट कस्ट देम अ लट. अनि या द्याट बिकम्स द इस्यु. द्याट्स वाइ द अथेन्टिक यो ब्रान्डहरु चाहिँ बिकम्स भेरी भेरी एक्सपेन्सिभ. अनि जुन लाइक अब नर्मली पाउने प्रडक्टहरू हुन्छ दे आर मेनली from the Indian brands already. So because India is near, we don't have to worry about the shipping, and India has many manufacturing company of their own. I know they shipping is not an issue for them. That's why they can provide an ingredient and cheaper. That's why hence the Cetaphil Indian brand is produced. I know Cetaphil has their own. Cetaphil is being sold in Nepal, are mainly produced by Indian brand because of that reason, because it will become a lot more cost effective for them to produce and sell, because the brand itself already has a market. I know because मान्छे सबैले सिराफिल भन्ने के हो भनेर चिनिसकेपछि त सबैजना त्यही त खोज्न जान्छ नि. त्यो भनेको द प्रडक्ट अलरेडी हेज अ ब्रान्ड, अनि प्रडक्टसँग अलरेडी ब्रान्ड छ, नाम छ भनिसकेपछि इट डजन्ट ह्याभ टु वरी अबाउट मार्केटिङ के. अब मैले 1000वटा प्रडक्ट बनाएँ, अब कसले लिएला भन्ने टेन्सन हुँदैन क्या. सो because of that reason it is quite easier to use those name and make a product and sell it in this sort of market. I know. सो त्यो पनि नेपालमा धेरै हुन्छ. सो नेपालमा धेरै इन्डियन ब्रान्ड्सहरू पनि फ्लरिस हुनुको कारण पनि त्यो हो. अनि अहिले त भेरी इन्टरनेसनल ब्रान्डहरू पनि भित्र आइरहेको छ, त्यही भएर अलिकति एक्सपेन्सिभ पनि हुन गइरहेछ प्रडक्ट्सहरू. अनि देयर इज नो अथेन्टिक सोल्युसन टु एनिथिङ. अनि त्यस्तो हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ आई थट अबाउट if there is no solution, why can't I make my own solution. That's why I was doing a lot of research regarding starting off these things, like I want to start my own or make my own thing, own thing from scratch. And that did came up with its own problem, because like I said, cosmetic line can be cheaper, but cosmetic industry, cosmetic manufacturing, it's very tough to build, and cosmetic line does not have the flexibility of choosing what ingredient it goes into it. So that means I would not be, if I choose to make a cosmetic line, that means I would not have that flexibility to choose what goes into it. So I would be doing same thing that everybody in the industry are doing. So if you want to know about cosmetic industry and cosmetic line, I made a separate video on that. I'll leave in description down below. So that explains everything about what it is actually. अनि त्यही भएर चाहिँ आई वुड बी, मैले मेरो कन्ट्रिब्युसन चाहिँ त्यही हुन्छ जो अरू सबैले कन्ट्रिब्युट गरेर हुन्छ होइन. सो नेपाल डजन्ट निड अनदर ब्रान्ड, इट निड्स अनदर अथेन्टिक ट्रु brand which cares about you guys, and it does not need another additional brand. And if I just get into the अब लाइनमा, लाइक अब कस्मेटिक बनाउने लाइनमा लाग्यो भने त लाइक आई वुड बी डुइङ सेम थिङ द्याट सबैजनाले गरिरहेछ. अनि वाट डिफरेन्स वुड आई बी मेकिङ होइन. अनि त्यो भएर पनि आई होल्ड अन टु द आइडिया अन्टिल आई एम नट केपेबल इनफ टु manufacture it by myself. I'm not doing it because it means I will not be providing any value to my people or to the country. So what's the point of doing it? That's why I'm not doing it, and that's why it's kind of frustrating at this point, because that is not 100% solution to it. Like I said, anything you can do is to educate yourself and make yourself wiser about taking wiser decision. अनि त्यो भन्दा उता गर्न सक्ने केही पनि छैन. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, त्यति भन्दै I would like to say कि stay young, stay beautiful. I'll see you in next video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I love you all. See you in next one. Mwah.